Wanna be good, wanna be more than the girl with a dream. Wanna be great, wanna be who they were trying to see. Gotta be cold, wanna be strong, there's a war in my mind. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna know, I wanna know.
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
There's one in there!
Don't forget to check every door.
I cannot enter.
Don't forget to check every door.
Be strong!
It's locked.
It's one of them! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Stay close, guys.
Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work!
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Remember your vows, friends! Turn around, sir. You're mine, vermin!
I cannot enter. I should find the key to that box. Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? Are you sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding. William Marshall, for example.
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story...
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed two of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then. Prepare to die and be reborn. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
Enough! So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
No, steady, boys! We've got one of them!
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him, or to punish him.
To punish him?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan.
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how...
Then we have no choice.
I have one more matter to discuss with you.
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth. Are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your enemy.
Wait! No! Elizabeth! Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need. Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Sir, you are not welcome.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
This is my territory!
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor?
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave.
Good. We've held out thus far.
The blood
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker?
Stop this farce. Marshall never was.
I see. Well, in that case,
Thank you, my...
if you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed.
Can't I forgive you, Father?
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Sir, step away! Stupid fucking beast! Steady, boys, we've got one of them! See how he's dressed? Looks like an Arab. Cross the leash, boys! I'll send you to hell!
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Let's pin it!
Get them weapons ready! We found one! He's dead! No!
It's locked. There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
One of them! Watch yourselves! It's one of them! Away with you!
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
Open it! Hey boy! We've got one of them! Anything can Are you deaf? Look lively! Hands on to us! I shall fear no evil. Where's he going?
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech?
Not at all, McCullum.
Really?
I need the blood of a king. The blood of...
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs.
I need the antidote to save this...
It is within me to take your words at...
I have found the carrier, McCullum.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're...
Do you not understand? We want...
Not enemies.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Why are...
The man who rigged...
Well...
Yes. And yet...
And who...
Carl Eldritch. One time...
What will the...
Yes.
How long?
We saw you meeting her, so of course...
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke.
Adieu.
Until we meet again...
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Look at it! Fish is butter! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Steady, boys! We've got one of them! Stupid fucking beast! It ain't human! Kill it! Shit, let it go! Ah!
Look at it, vicious beast.
Hey, boys! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Go on, walk with me!
Wanna be great, wanna be who they were trying to see. Gotta be cold, wanna be strong, there's a war in my mind.